Welcome back again. What chapter are we in? I lost track. But in this video of the multi-series for Klaviyo, what we're going to talk about is the sign up, the actual sign up, the actual email itself. If you are here to learn on how to create that pop-up so that it comes out on your website so that you guys could go ahead and start collecting emails on your Shopify store, that's what this video is about. Just remember that this is a multi-series video. There were certain steps that you needed to do in order for this to work, okay? So make sure you watch the first parts. I'll leave the link down in the description. Otherwise, this might not work, okay? So that is a very strong disclosure to you. Make sure that you go to the old videos, watch how you create a list, how you get Klaviyo all set up, and then catch up to this part right here, okay? But if you're caught up here, let's get to it. Again, subscribe, like button. Let's get rocking.
We want to create a sign-up form. So now we have the database, right? We have the database of the list. Shopify is already connected, so that's already there. But what we want to do is that we want to now create a form, because the form is what's gonna grab the emails and put it inside the list, okay? So let's go ahead and create a sign-up form. From here, let's build one, okay? Let's go ahead and build one. Build a sign-up form. Let's click there. And as you know, Klaviyo has a bunch that you could choose from as a template. So if you're going pretty fast, right, then I guess this might be a good option for you. The one that sticks out to my attention here is the free shipping pop-up, right? This is actually kind of cool. So we'll go ahead and create the form, and we're going to enter here, right? We're going to enter here into the designer preview mode. And right away, let's just think about how it's going to behave, this pop-up form. So the behavior, we want this, let's see here, we want to show this when the user is exiting the page, meaning that it doesn't show up automatically. As you can see right here, shows immediately on load page. We don't want that, right? We want it to kind of like just, show up when the cursor, you see this mouse, when it starts to leave away like that. When it starts to kind of leave away like that, then all of a sudden, bow, that's when this comes up and wants to show you an offer. But at the same time, what we want to do is maybe we want to show it when it's 60% of the page. Now, this might actually work out for you if you have a long home page, right? So if you feel that you have a long home page, that this might work. But if you have a short home page, that might be annoying, because 60%, you can get to it very quickly. So let's just leave it at that. And you know what? This one's actually pretty good. Show 60 seconds after the load page. Or you could even put it, if you wanted to, 90 seconds, right? Depending on how long people actually stay on your website. I would think that if people are on your website for more than 60 seconds, then in my opinion, they are in the market to buy. So we're going to go ahead and say yes to that. Don't show again after, 90 days. So in other words, every time that they come to their website, they don't need to see this over and over and over again. You don't need that. You want it so that if they see it for the first time, if they just clicked it away, then, whatever, they're not going to see it for another 90 days. You could go ahead and change that to 60 days or 30 days, right? However you want to. I could put 30 days right here because you never know, but that's totally up to you. As I make those changes, you could see that the changes are being done there, and we have not saved it yet. It's still a draft. We want to show it for desktop and mobile, but it's up to you if you just rather a specific device. Maybe you want to show something for desktop only and then create another pop-up for mobile only, because you're just nice with it like that. You know what I mean? You could do that as well. So it's totally up to you, okay? All right, so right here, by visitor, show to everybody. Don't show to the people who have profiles or a specific segment. This is actually pretty interesting, because maybe you don't want this offer to come up to people who have already purchased from you, right? So in this case, I'm just going to leave it as that, and then we're going to leave all of this the same, okay? Now let's go towards where it says the blocks. Let's talk about this image here real quick. You can see with the mouse I'm hovering over. Let's just click on this image right there. Let's replace this. Now we're going to replace this with this image right here. So I'm going to select that. Wow, that is the product that I wanted to say. And let me click on this right here, and let me just write something different. Let me see. What can I say? Something like that, right? I'm just making stuff up. Would you take it? What am I asking? I'm gonna grab this email input because that's what I want. Email address, okay? Sign up and save. Enter your email address, okay? That's the email there. And then a button, right? It could be right here. Something like that. Or it could be right underneath it, however you want. Send me the code, right? They put their email address, send me the code, right? And that's just an example, okay? And what I'm gonna do is publish it. What's it saying here? Let's test this out. Ah, I see. That code was because I didn't program this button. I just labeled it, send me the code, right? So if I click on this button, send me the code, what is the action? What is it gonna do? I don't want it to close the form. I want it to submit the form. And what list is it gonna go to? It's gonna go right here into the signups from pop-ups form, right? And after submit, show the success message or just close the form. I would say just close the form, that's it. Okay, or yeah, you could do a send a success message. I wonder what that message is gonna look like. Bam, right here. Okay, so you saw these, how there's a tab that's added after that. Success manager, you're entered. Well, I'll let you know, blah, blah, blah. So, got you covered. Check your inbox or spam folder for that email with the code. Right? That's a success. Okay? Let's go ahead and try to publish that again. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Great. So now we went ahead and we created a very simple form. I mean, you could do whatever you want, but if you're thinking more along the lines of, well, what would be the right message? What is the right thing to do? How would I do this? You know, here at Resolutions Design, we have a marketing expert that's all they do is just emails, and they know the attractive ways of doing this. But I'll give you a secret. The way that you could figure yourself out is just go to a very popular website, you know, another store that you like to shop that looks, you know, pretty cool, and look at the deals and how they pitch it to you, right? How is it that they serve you that deal? And you want to create an offer that's similar to that. Okay, so I went ahead and I did that. I'm going to exit out of here. Okay. The way that we're going to test this out is because we're on the dev mode, right? Because we're the store owners and we're the developers on this. What we're going to do is on Chrome, I'm going to go to incognito mode. I'm going to go to the actual website, okay? And we're just going to kind of navigate, go around this. And remember, my mouse is going to go away from the navigation point and boom, there it is, okay? So what happened? Why didn't it work last time? And guys, don't get frustrated if you see me do errors. If like, oh, something didn't work. I want to show you my errors. Do you know why? Because you're going to go through them, okay? And I want to be able to like pre-answer those questions. Like, oh, well, I tried what you tried and it didn't work for me. If I get errors, I want to show you how I fixed it. So let's test this one more time. So what I'm going to do is go here in incognito window, go to the actual website again, and I'm going to act as a new user and boop, there it is. It just came out, okay? So what happened? Go back to the form. There was something that needed to be set up. So if you're back in Klaviyo, go to where it says sign up form right here on the corner. And what you're going to do is on this one where it says free shipping pop-up, you're going to click on this one and edit the form. Go ahead and edit the form and let's go to behaviors. Right here, loading delay. Okay. So this little question mark said, to see the form, the visitor must meet all loading delay requirement conditions. So initially we had these two checked out and I realized, oh wow, this pop-up is only going to come out when it's 60 seconds and being on the website and they're leaving the website. And I was like, nope, let's uncheck that and let's go ahead and publish those changes. We wanted to show when they're about to leave the website, no matter how long it takes, right? It could take 2 seconds, it could take whatever. And that's exactly what we did. So just to, I don't need to show you again, but I can if I wanted to. But that would be the thing. Again, my apologies for the background, okay? So that's how that works. But we're not done, people. We're not done. So now that we're done with here, let's go ahead and click on exit.
Okay, that was wild. That was wild. You saw how I messed up? You probably like, this guy. I messed up on purpose because the truth of the matter is that you might mess up as well. And I want to show you that I also mess up. I'm not trying to be this perfect, shiny guy. I want to say, look, you're going to come across this problem, and the way that you fix it is like that. But I hope you enjoyed it. And if you're ready for the next step, if you like this type of content, again, what I'm going to remind you is, hey, let me know in the comments if you like this type of stuff. Tell me what you want to know next. But continue following my series on the next step as to what we do in order to get this whole Klaviyo thing set up the right way, okay? So I'll see you on the next video. Thank you for your support. See you next time.